The Elder Scroll. Tidkrech Kalos. Time shudders at its touch.
Gormley! Running out of time! Battle!
Today, Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Kriegwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
Day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Both Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Well, dear, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need it.
We will deal with Alduin ourselves. Here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Tarudis Ani Him Hind Paliv Zuu Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
What have you done? What twisted worlds have you created? Tarudis Harvas, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kuban, die in terror, know what I will hate. To feed my power, I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror.
Ready!
First time, worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Damn you! No use. You won't kill me. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. You did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
My belly is full of the souls of your fellow mortals, Dovahkiin. Die now, and await your fate in Sovngarde.
Lost Foot, you are too late, Alduin. Dovahkiin, use Dragon Rend if you know it.
My power has waxed, while yours has waned. Av Uvdi.
Umshra Fokoran, never again. To defeat it.
Mizul, Dovahkiin, you have become strong. But I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. You cannot prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Edwin? We heard the dragon wren shout from here. The old tales say, but they don't say how he does this. Yes, there is one possibility. Do you know Dragon's Reach? The yacht, its name is no accident. The palace was originally built to hold it. You might be able to trap him there. You must trust in the rightness of your cause and the strength of your voice.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynes Grove this time.
What is it that... I must have misheard you. Of course. You all... But I don't understand. Alduin, the World Eater himself. I don't know about such things. But now what's this nonsense? I want to help you, Dragonborn. Ulfric and General Tullier. Do you think they will sit idle? No. I can't risk... Then I would be... But getting both... Maybe. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council... Aye, Dragonborn. Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the barn. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a
Your training proceeds. You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeard... I see. The dragon will lead you to Paarthurnax, even the Grey... So be it. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, do what...
Horses, all day long. Do you have any idea how dull horses are?
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Spare a coin. Up to no good, are we?
Don't help in the world
I'll teach you.
because they're Imperial spies.
Oh, thank you. Divine's blood. So good. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit
It'll cost
tonight.
you.
We got ways of finding out what you really are.
The Divine is spying on objectives.
Algriff won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
Don't be so sure of that.
Only the
We've
foolish or the
intercepted couriers
courageous.
from Solitude.
Do I know you?
The Empire's putting a great deal of pressure
Is that...
on White.
yeah. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. I'm always... So long... And what... Speak with Galmar. It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. I can't afford to appear weak. Alduin. Even Tullius, maybe. Yes, I'll give
If
Tullius
he's
one
not
more
with
chance
us,
to quit
he's
Skyrim with
against
his
us.
tail between his legs. He knows that. They all know that.
How long?
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some
Fletching suits me. It's difficult and sometimes tedious, but a well-made arrow strikes forth like the fury of a god.
I've got a little...
Heard they're reforming the dock. What could it...
The winking skeevers got warm beds and cold meat.
I remember you.
We could use both.
Good. Speak with Legate Rick, the Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to... My job is to quell this rebellion. You may have a point. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering. Yes, fine.
I'm telling
I'll
you,
come to this Greybeard
Ulfric's
Council.
planning an attack on Whiterun.
All good. He'd be insane to try.
The Greybeards have called a peace council at High Hrothgar. And can you believe it? Both Ulfric Stormcloak and General Tullius have agreed to go.
done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their... They are not yet tired. But regret, take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
So, Arngeir, is it? You know why we're here. Are you going to let us in or not?
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Why delay? Please, take your seat so that we can begin. Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're cheap Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Diplomatic as usual.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, the nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. I'm glad we agree on this.
Very well, Ulfric. Enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to resist.
We're here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
I want in return.
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. In exchange for Markarth, the source of most of Skyrim's silver. Hardly. Riften seems like a better choice to me. Well fortified, easily resupplied from across Lake Honric, plus all the mead we can drink. Having another port would ease our supply situation considerably. Better than nothing, I suppose. But Ulfric will need to offer a lot more if he wants me to give up Markarth without a fight.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk of good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Swords, bones, where will these demands end?
Let's hear it.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation for your butchery at...
All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. You know I can't agree to these terms. The Emperor would repudiate this treaty and I would be recalled.
You see what talking to them gets us?
I'm listening.
We want Kralder removed as Jarl of Winterhold and an Imperial candidate put in his place.
What next, Tullius? Shall I just hand over all of Skyrim?
I guess I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. So, Dragonborn, what do you say? I knew I could count on you. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius. These are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces. Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. Ulfric will allow Imperial forces into the Pale. Skald the Elder will go into exile, and Brinna Merilis will assume the Jarlship. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwayston. Winterhold will be turned over to the Empire, although the college itself will retain its traditional neutrality. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Galmar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan?
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last.
Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words of power, shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Indeed. I'm no master of the voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Oda Ving, winged snow hunter, as I read it.
Worse. No, it's up.
I hope this truce gives you what you need. It won't last. I hope this truce gives you what you need.
It could have gone worse. Now it's up to you to deliver.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is. All well and good. It's true. The Blade, justice demands that he die for his crimes.
I hope this truce gives you what you need.
I'm glad you were able to negotiate a truce, but I don't trust Ulfric. He'll break his word as soon as it suits him.
That could have gone worse. Now it's up to you.
As soon as I get back to Whiterun, I'll get my men ready.
My boys will keep you safe. Don't you worry.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. As I promised, my men stand ready. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
Do, Hrongar. Your brother is the Jarl.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare.
Go ahead and call this dragon. We're ready. You do have a plan for luring a dragon here, yeah?
Hear that?
Steady now. Keep under cover until it's down.
Overkeen, here I Ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. Sir Alduin, no doubt you want to know where Renik Vaza, an apt phrase, Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remain Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? No. Need aid. If and when you defeat Alduin. Croesus. There is only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this. Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one and you can trust me. Zuni Tarodis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule,
I go my own way now. Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
No one can doubt that you truly are Dragonborn. If it's the war you're referring to, no doubt Ulfric Stormcloak would say that I owe my allegiance to the Nord people as they fight for Skyrim's independence. The day might, but that day has not come. Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city meeting.
Something to tell the Grand? You sure about that? You want to let that dragon loose after your funeral? Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again. Get ready to open the trap. This seems like a really bad idea to me. Carry on. It's all part of the dragon.
Was nu? Lini dein Rufe erstmal. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Zugrit Oth. I warn you once you've flown the sky. Amativ, mu bokotin stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return. Or Alduin's.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that... Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting into the Imperial. Then we stood and fought, our shield wall defending, until by dawn's light, the World Eater waits within the mist. Bring word to Shore's Hall of our hard fate. There is no escape. Courage is useless.
What brings you, Wayfarer? No shade are you, as usually here passes. But living, you dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Ah, it's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the dragon. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you.
The hurry.
What brings you? A fate. But Shore restrained our wrathful onslaught. No, by what right do you request? Ah. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. You fought well. I find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you, and your aid.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, my disciples
At long
still
last,
follow the difficult
Alduin's
path.
doom is
The
now
way of the
ours to
voice
seal.
is neither
Just
wide
speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll
But if
hasten
you stray
forth
from
to
wisdom,
smite the
then
worm
the sovereign
wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our will undaunted.
To fight that foul worm, but by Shore's command.
Eyes of Shore upon you this day. Defeat Alduin.
Cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts!
We must clear this confounding mist.
No!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
No!
Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring out...
Hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so. I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. Shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Avos!